Let's face it, no one ever left home to become one with the crowd. No one ever hit the road without a drive and without a need to succeed. No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea, and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in, it has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
All right. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Business Opportunity Over Chai by Franchisee India. Every day at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. we bring you carefully curated business opportunities from brands that are not only successful globally, but also have significant growth potential in the Indian market. Thank you all for taking the time to join us today. Before we begin, let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever looked at the food and beverage industry and thought there's a tremendous demand, but finding the right brand, the right category, and the right business model is the real challenge? I think many of you. Because while restaurants open every day, very few brands have the heritage, differentiation, as well as scalability required to create long term value. And that's exactly why today's session is exciting. Today, we are bringing you a globally recognized brand that sits at the intersection of three powerful consumer trends: growing demand for premium dining experiences, increasing consumer preferences for authentic and differentiated food concepts, rapid growth of omnichannel food delivery, and casual dining formats. This isn't another pizza brand entering India market. This is the brand that invented Chicago deep dish pizza, and that's a very important distinction. We are talking about a category creator, not a category participant. So let me quickly introduce today's opportunity before we hear directly from the brand. Today's featured opportunity is Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Founded in Chicago in 1943, Uno is globally recognized as the original creator of the iconic Chicago deep dish pizza. For over 8 decades, the brand has built a reputation around authentic recipes, premium dining experiences, and operational excellence. Today, Uno operates across multiple international markets and has successfully demonstrated its ability to adapt to diverse consumer preferences while maintaining its core identity. What makes this opportunity particularly interesting is that Uno is entering India with a modern asset light expansion strategy. The brand combines strong global heritage, premium casual dining positioning, high growth delivery potential, multiple revenue streams, and a scalable franchisee model. This is not a startup looking to prove itself. This is an established international brand looking for the right partners to build its next phase of growth in one of the world's most exciting food service markets. What investors should focus on today is not just the product, it's the combination of brand equity, operational systems, market opportunity, and long-term scalability. And that's what makes this opportunity worth paying attention to. So, to give us a deeper understanding of the Uno story, the brand's vision for India, and why they believe this is the right time for expansion, I would like to invite Chuck and Paul from Uno Pizzeria to take us through the opportunity. Along with us, we have joined Vivek as the brand development manager and Vanchika as the sales executive. So, Chuck, thank you for joining us today. So, the stage is yours. Uh,
Yep, off mute now. All right.
So shall I share my screen? Or
Yes,
should
please.
you want?
Yes.
Okay. I'll
And thank you for the introduction, Kushagra. Much appreciated. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's early morning here in the U.S. So, good evening. Excited to walk through and tell you a little bit about our brand, and we're very excited to be coming into the India market. So tell you a little bit about us. Obviously, what you're looking at right there is the deep dish pizza. Again, our founder created it in 1943 in downtown Chicago. It is undisputed that we are the creators of the deep dish pizza. It's a very exciting. It's a great product, and it's exciting to be able to share this with you. Let's keep going. So today we'll talk about humble beginnings, Uno's today. We'll talk about some designs and layouts, and again, those may look differently a little bit in India. We're going to work with the Franchise India team on exactly what that looks like, and then kind of what our ideal franchise partner looks like. It's a very high volume brand, and we want restaurant operators that can operate in that high volume space. So again, it was 1943. So what you're looking at there that's an image of the original Pizzeria Uno. So in 1943, our founders, Ike Sewell and Rick Ricardo, set out on a mission, and really to take and take something unique and different than what had ever been done before. Pizza at that time in America was very much a snack, right? It was just something. It was very thin, and it was something you snacked on. It wasn't a meal, and they wanted to create a meal out of pizza. Again, legend has it that there was a deep cast iron pizza or a cast iron pan that they had taken the pizza dough and molded into to make the original deep dish pizza. The Pizzeria Uno that you look at, it was a Victorian mansion. It was built in the 1800s, back before the Great Chicago Fire, if you're aware of it. And that was a house. That was a house that a family lived in. So where we operate in this restaurant is on the first of 4 levels. So it began in 1943. It was so successful. They had just rented out that first floor. It was so successful in the 1940s that our founder tried to purchase the building. The building owner said it's not possible. We can't sell you the whole building. So we bought the building across the street, which is today affectionately known as Pizzeria Due. Pizzeria Due opened in 1955. Again, both of these locations still operate today. I actually will be on a plane later on this evening, and we'll be spending the remainder of this week in those restaurants. So we later did buy the whole building that is Pizzeria Uno, but again, it was so busy that we had to buy the restaurant or the house across the street, turn it into a restaurant, so that we could be able to accommodate all of the folks coming in. So this is where it was born, and this is where it lives even to this day. I was telling Kushagra earlier today that last week we had a film crew from a German television show out to film in the kitchen and kind of just showing what it is today. And then later on this week, we have a film crew from Japan that they have a show in which they're going to bring contestants in to try to see who can eat the most deep dish pizza. So it's fun to see all of these television stations from around the world. They bring travel channels and food networks from around the world to come and film in our restaurant, which is always a lot of fun. If you could move on, I think the video is the next.
Yeah. Display it. I hope you are able to listen to the sound. Are you able to listen to the sound?
I'm not getting the sound.
Just a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, no.
Pizzeria Uno is the birthplace of deep dish pizza. The pizza was invented here in 1943 by Ike Sewell and Riccardo Novaretti. It's pizza that eats like a full meal. It's the first time that pizza was actually served as a full meal and not as a snack or an appetizer. Deep dish pizza is crafted in a pretty interesting way. We do use an old world Italian pizza dough recipe, but it's not like thick crust. It's actually more like an apple pie kind of a crust, where the crust is thin and takes the shape of the pan, and then the toppings are layered in almost upside down from what you would think. The cheese actually goes in first, and then everything else is layered in on top of it. So it's a hearty apple pie.
I think this is, yeah. You are on mute, Chuck.
Muted during the video. So obviously that video shows a little bit of the original Uno, just so that you can get a taste of what the interior looks like, what the product looks like. So again, kind of talk about today and pizza centric sales mix. So a large portion of what we sell is obviously pizza. However, we've expanded over the years. We have a full range of menu from pastas, salads. We can do seafood. Again, really just depends on what is needed and wanted in the market. We have many different formats. The original Uno, we sell just pizza, sandwiches, and a couple of pastas. But again, we've expanded to a full bar and grill in many of our locations. Obviously, we've talked about global brand awareness. It's a restaurant that's recognized around the world. High quality ingredients. What really sets us aside from many other pizzerias, because it is the I think the most eaten product in the world is rice. I think the most eaten meal is actually pizza. And what sets us aside from other pizzerias is we really do use the highest quality flour, cheeses, sauce, and again we put that together with love. All of our cheese we hand shred or slice in house. Again, it just sets us apart from other pizzerias. The genuine hospitality, obviously, it's not just about the food. It's about experiential dining, and when you bring them in, you have to make them feel that warmth of the hospitality. Family oriented dining. Again, it's pizza is the best and most shareable product that you can offer to your guests. A robust beverage program. We'll see some beverages in the slides ahead, but what we have learned and what we continue to see around the world is people want unique beverage offerings. And while we offer alcoholic offerings, I will tell you that there are many folks in the world that are steering away from alcohol. So we have some very creative mocktails and shakes to enhance the experience of the pizza dining experience. So again, we have a beverage director that's always trying to stay in front of the curve in terms of what great beverage we can have to enhance that experience. Great value. Again, pizza in general is a value, right? It's when you think about feeding a family of four, you can feed a family of 4 off of one of our pies. So it inherently comes with that value. And then Chicago-centric atmosphere. Again, Uno's is synonymous with Chicago, and really brings that experience wherever we go in the world.
Yeah. Okay. So
again, globally known. Like I said, in a year we will do somewhere between 20 and 30 segments with different social channels and television shows around the world. So very excited to have the opportunity to share this with you. You have some photos of us and our beginnings, and really the expansion of our founder so many years ago. Again, the brand name, you'll see just photos from our locations around the world. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see we have a global foods division that is actually everything that we make in-house is fresh, made in-house, but we actually have a frozen foods division in which all throughout the U.S. Uno Foods products are sold, not just pizzas, but pastas, handhelds, things like this. So it's just another channel and another way for our name brand to be out there constantly in the marketplace. Just some various awards and recognitions that we've seen and been honored with over the years. Again, so the craft of pizza, and we say this a lot, we want to be pizza experts. We want to deliver the best pizza experience that you're ever going to get anywhere. As we've talked about, the Chicago style deep dish pizza, we created that pizza in 1943. Since then, we've rolled out an amazing thin crust. Chicago also has a very distinct style of thin crust, and really what that is it's a little bit crispier. So when you think about a New York pizza has a big crust on the end. Chicago thin crust doesn't have a crust. We go edge to edge with toppings. We also don't slice cut, we square cut, or some people call it the tavern cut. But Chicago thin crust has a very distinct look, taste, and crunch to the pizza. I won't tell you that we invented it. I'll just tell you that we have awesome thin crust. And then something that's newer to us over the last few years is we developed a Detroit style pizza. So the city of Detroit in the US has a very distinct pizza that they invented, and it's called Detroit style because it came in Detroit oil pans. So basically Detroit is known as the Motor City, and they started baking pizzas in oil pans 50, 60 years ago. So this is a very hip, hot, trendy pizza in the US. So we worked with one of the best chefs that we know to help us develop just an amazing Detroit style pizza that we serve on all of our menus across the US. It's more like a focaccia. It's like baking bread. So deep dish is deep in toppings. Or Detroit style is more, a thicker, breadier, almost like a Sicilian style. And then the cheese drips down over the sides and caramelizes for a nice crunch on the corner. So again, we want to have amazing products no matter where we are. We want to offer many different varieties of pizza. So that's what you'll see with the craft of pizza. Again, talked a little bit about the beverage program a minute ago, but really we're just trying to constantly be on the forefront of beverage. We offer, and again, we've operated in different places where alcohol is not something that you want. Like I said, it's something that we can offer, but is not a mandatory program. We offer a lot of different non-alcoholic beverages. We were the first in the U.S. 5 years ago to come out with a true mocktail offering, in which we partnered with a company, Ritual. Ritual makes non-alcoholic spirits, and this isn't alcohol removed. This is zero alcohol. It has the flavor of enjoying a cocktail, but there's never been any alcohol in it. So we have mocktails that are made with it, and like I said, the shakes are an incredible addition. We launched shakes and smoothies last year, and we sell a tremendous amount of. Every quarter, we change up the product offering with the shakes and try to keep them seasonal, but they've become a bestseller. And again, just trying to stay in front of the beverage desire that's out there in the world. Technology, again, everything from our online ordering process to our apps. We try to stay in front of the competition as it relates to all of those pieces. Obviously, we help with build outs of any third-party integration. We have a great catering integration that we offer. So just trying to stay on the forefront of technology. Again, people want to get the product that they're looking for. They want to get it fast. They want to get it without all of the pain points. So we try to make it as easy and user-friendly to order our product as possible. And these are just some images that you'll see of some design of the newer and what we'll call the large concept. And the large concept is really kind of shrunken down, right? So over, in the 1980s and the 1990s in the US, land and buildings were a lot less expensive than they are today. And you could have these larger facilities. We had 8,000, 9,000 square foot facilities. We have learned over the years how to really kind of shrink that down, become more efficient. So when we say large concept, we're really talking about 3,000 to 4,000 square feet, which is significantly smaller than some of our older buildings. But the design of this really is meant for full service dining, a full bar. This probably seats about 120. Really ideal for high streets and also within hotels. We've converted some restaurants within hotels in the last couple of years. We've done about 7 of those conversions. So just kind of the look and feel, it gives that historic Chicago look with a modern twist to it. This is some just different variations of the layout. This is a larger layout that you'll see, and then if you go to the next image, you'll see a few more. This is more small concept. This is good for more of a takeout with 20, 30 seats. Also great for airport locations. We have a location in Dallas Fort Worth Airport that fits this small concept that is extremely busy in a very small space. And again, some different layout options for that inline layout, takeaway layout, and then a food court option for more of a QSR. And again, franchise partners, just kind of talking about what we look for in a great franchise partner, and above all else, we want people that believe in the brand, that believe in quality, that believe in experience, that are like-minded. Again, to us, it's very personal, right? Myself and my partner Paul, we've been with the brand 20, 30, 40 years. And again, it's personal to us. It's a family business to us. And it's not just a business transaction. We have franchise partners that have been in the system for 40 plus years. We don't have franchisees that come and leave in 5 years. they become part of our family, and it is very personal to us. So that's really what we're looking for in terms of franchise partners. Great vibe. Again, this is the pizza being handmade. I'll turn it over to Paul if there's some things before Kushagra takes us through the remainder of the presentation. Paul, any thoughts, anything that I missed?
Yeah, I think first of all, everyone, great job, and I think you caught the essence. I just want to share. I want to make it a little bit more personal. Everyone on this call has had pizza. Everyone's had pizza. What happens when you have an Uno's deep dish pizza? I can tell you the first one I had, it was in Wayne, New Jersey in 1989, and it was a Spinacoli pizza, and I had never had anything like that. And the only reason that's relevant is because we meet people consistently. When you have that pizza, you've never had anything like it, and people tell you about their experience from 10, 15 years ago. They know exactly when they had that pizza and how changing it was. And when they're in a market that has it, they seek it out desperately. Chuck and I will tell you, people who live in an area where there's no Unos, they will change their plans to get to our product, because you can have a traditional American or New York style pizza anywhere. We did an international franchise show this weekend, and we brought pizza. We made it in our New York City store and brought it down to the show. And it's intensely satisfying when people who have never had that pizza, even when we've cooked it, put it in a box, brought it down to a show, put it in a heater and served it, it's still amazing. And people are just like, I've never had anything like this. And to say we're the inventors of it, to say that we have this product that is so craveable that people change plans to eat it, is intensely powerful. And it's powerful for me personally, and I see it all the time. And we took two perspective leads to our Columbus Ave restaurant in New York City on Saturday night and made fresh spread of all of our food. And it was just so satisfying when we had serious restaurant people looking at this food and just watching their mind just be like, why am I not involved in this? This pizza is amazing. This is different than any pizza I've ever had. It completely stands alone. And that's why we're so passionate about it. So I know a lot of blocking and tackling. I wanted to put a little emotion to it.
Makes sense. So yeah, thank you so much, Chuck and Paul. That was actually a fantastic overview and clearly highlights why Uno has remained relevant and successful for more than 80 years. What stands out to me is that this isn't simply a pizza business. It's a brand built around heritage, experience, and a differentiated customer proposition. Now, understanding the brand story is one thing, evaluating it as a business opportunity is another. To help everyone understand the market opportunity, expansion strategy, target locations, franchisee model, and growth roadmap, I'll now take you through the detailed strategy presentation. So before we continue, I'd like to encourage everyone to actively participate throughout the session. If you have any questions related to investment requirements, store formats, ROI expectations, territory opportunities, please feel free to drop them in the chat box or Q&A section. We'll take them towards the end of the session and ensure that they are addressed directly. The more specific your questions are, the more valuable this session will be for you. So Vivek, yeah. Okay, so again, so I'm excited to present the Indian go-to-market strategy for Uno Pizza, the original inventor of the deep dish, Chicago deep dish pizza. So today's opportunity will cover the brand heritage, the market opportunity in India, consumer trends, and many more things. How we plan to kind of establish Uno as a leading premium casual dining pizza brand in one of the world's fastest growing food service market. So let's go to the next one. So yeah. So as Chuck has already told that it has been founded in Chicago in 1943. Uno is the creator of the iconic Chicago deep dish pizza, a format that transformed the global pizza category. Today, it is present across 50 plus locations globally, providing the brand's ability to localize while maintaining operational consistency. What makes Uno particularly attractive for India is its ability to combine premium dining experiences with high volume delivery and takeaway formats. The strategy for India focuses on big, more efficient flagship stores supported by cloud kitchens, allowing us to maximize reach while maintaining capital efficiency. So, next slide. Next slide. Yeah. So one of the Uno's biggest strength is its legacy and institutional knowledge. The founders didn't simply open a restaurant; they created an entirely new category of pizza. Over 8 decades, Uno has refined its operational systems, some supply chain capabilities, menu engineering, and franchisee management processes. For franchisee partners, this means joining a proven system with decades of learning, operational excellence, and resilience across changing market conditions. Next slide. So, what lies in the India's operational edge? So, the success of any international brand in India depends on localization. Our first advantage is supply chain indigenization. By sourcing locally and replicating global quality standards through Indian suppliers, we maintain product consistency while controlling costs. Secondly, the deep dish format is naturally suited for delivery because it retains heat and structure much better than many competing pizza formats. Thirdly, the brand has the potential to expand beyond restaurants through retail products and quick commerce channels, of opening additional revenue streams. Next slide. Yeah. So, for Uno's expansion strategy, our objective is clear: to establish Uno as India's leading premium pizza and casual dining destination. The strategy combines premium flagship experiences with scalable omni-channel growth. We position Uno between mass market QSR brands and expensive fine dining Italian restaurants. This creates a powerful opportunity to capture consumers looking for premium quality without fine dining prices. The core of our expansion model is a hub and spoke approach where flagship locations build brand equity while satellite locations and delivery infrastructure drive scales. Next slide. So we propose one format with Bar Uno flagship format ranging from 2,500 to 3,000 square feet. So this flagship location serve as brand showcases, offering the full dining experience, beverage program, and social atmosphere. So yeah, next slide. Talking about the product portfolio, so Uno's menu architecture is designed to serve multiple consumer occasions. Our signature Chicago deep dish pizza serves as the premium hero product. The Chicago thin crust caters to everyday consumption and corporate lunch demand. Detroit style pizzas and variety and add variety and further differentiate the brand from traditional competitors. So this diversified product portfolio allows Uno to appeal to both experiential diners and frequent repeat customers. So yeah, next slide. Yeah, so yeah, India presents a strong opportunity for premium pizza concepts. So three major drivers support our strategy. First is consumers are increasingly seeking authentic and differentiating dining experiences. Secondly, urban professionals are willing to pay more for premium quality and convenience. Thirdly, localized sourcing enables attractive unit economics while maintaining international quality standards. So our focus segments including corporate professionals, premium vegetarians, families, and experience-driven consumers. Next slide. So, talking about the macro view, the Indian food and beverage market is projected to grow from $77 billion to over $25 billion in the coming years. So, this growth is driven by rising disposable incomes, urbanization, digital adoption, and changing consumer preferences. Uno is well positioned to benefit from these trends because it combines premium positioning, strong delivery economics, and experiential dining. Next slide. So within the broader F&B market, the pizza market itself presents a significant opportunity. The category is expected to grow substantially over the coming years. Consumers are increasingly moving away from standardized, mass-produced offerings and toward artisanal premium products. This creates a strong opening for Uno's differentiated deep dish proposition. Next slide. So there are four major consumer trends shaping our strategy. The first one is the rise of the premium middle class. Secondly, the growing demand for premium corporate lunch options. Thirdly, increasing expectations of meaningful vegetarian offerings. And fourthly, the popularity of social dining experiences among millennials and Gen Z. Uno aligns naturally with all four trends, making it highly relevant to today's consumers. Next slide. Yeah, so our target audience includes four key groups. Firstly, corporate professionals seeking premium and convenient meal options, experiential diners looking for social and memorable occasions, families seeking quality dining experiences, and consumers who value authenticity and premium ingredients. So these all customer groups are willing to pay a premium for differentiated products and experiences, supporting stronger unit economics. Next slide. We can go to the next one as well. So brand strategy. So Uno's positioning is simple but powerful. We are not competing to be the cheapest pizza brand. We are competing to be the most authentic and differentiated pizza experience in India. Our messaging focuses on heritage, craftsmanship, authenticity, and premium social experiences. The goal is to establish Uno as a category leader rather than another participant in the pizza market. Next slide. So now let's look at how we build awareness and demand for Uno in India. So as you can see that Uno is all the way on the top in terms of the experiential lifestyle as well as value. So I mean, if you as compared to the its competitors. So we can go to the next slide. So yeah. So talking about the brand positioning, at the heart of Uno's India strategy is a simple positioning statement. We are not another pizza chain. We are the original creator of Chicago deep dish pizza. While most pizza brands compete on discounts, speed, and convenience, Uno competes on authenticity, experience, and heritage. So our core message is built around three pillars. First is authentic heritage. Consumers today are increasingly looking for brands with a genuine story. Uno brings over 80 years of culinary legacy and category leadership. Secondly, premium casual dining. We occupy the sweet spot between mass market QSR chains and expensive fine dining Italian restaurants. Customers receive a premium experience without the premium fine dining price tag. Thirdly, the entertainment, which is Uno is not simply a place to eat, it is a destination to socialize, celebrate, and create memorable experiences. So, in short, our positioning is clear: authentic Chicago heritage, premium dining experience, and scalable omni-channel growth. Next slide. So our marketing strategy is designed around one objective: creating awareness, driving trial, and building repeat customers. We will deploy a multi-channel approach that combines digital, local, and experiential market. So on the digital front, we will leverage Instagram, YouTube, Meta advertising, and food content creators to showcase what makes Uno unique. Deep dish pizza is highly visual, making it ideal for social media engagement and organic sharing. Next slide. Next slide to the financial one. Next. Yeah, so talking about the financial proposal, so the area which we are currently offering is 3,000 to 3,500 square feet. So the total invest will be around 2 crore Indian rupees, inclusive of franchisee fee. And the franchisee fee will be 30 lakhs. Royalty will be around 5%. The payback period is estimated to be around 20 to 24 months. Agreement period is 5 years, and the ROI is expected to be around 75%. So, so if I had to summarize the opportunity in 3 points, firstly, Uno is a globally recognized heritage brand with a truly differentiated product. Secondly, India presents a large and rapidly growing premium pizza opportunity. Thirdly, our omni-channel asset light expansion strategy is specifically designed to deliver scalable and sustainable growth. So together, these factors create a compelling opportunity for franchisee partners and investors. Thank you for your time and attention. Uno is more than a pizza brand. It is a category creator with a unique heritage, a differentiated customer experience, and a scalable business model built for modern India. We are excited about the opportunity ahead and look forward to partnering with stakeholders who share our vision for building the next great premium dining brand in India. I'd now be happy to take any questions. So if you have any questions, just let us know. Okay, so yeah. So I think, before we conclude, I leave you with one thought. Markets will always have pizza brands, but very few brands can genuinely claim they created an entirely new category. Uno isn't entering India as another competitor. It's entering in India with over 80 years of heritage. Markets evolve, but wealth is created by those who enter at the right time and with the right partner. Today's opportunity combines three things investors look for: a growing market, a globally established brand, and a scalable expansion strategy. For those evaluating opportunities in the premium food and beverage space, Uno deserves serious consideration. Our team will be connecting with all interested participants to discuss territories, investment details, and next steps. You can also share your interest directly through the platform. Vivek has already added the in the chat box. You can email us at feedback@franchiseindia.in or contact us at 9717 683838. So I think that's it from my side. Chuck or Paul, if you want to uh,
No.
say something.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kushagra. Thank you, Vivek. And thank you to all the participants. We look forward to meeting with and working with some of you in the coming weeks.
And
sure,
when
sure,
you're
sure.
when you're in Boston, Orlando, New York City, or Chicago, you give us a call and we will
Yeah,
share our restaurant with you.
totally, totally. Sure. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you so much, Chuck, Paul, and Vivek for joining us today. So
We look forward to talking to anybody who would like to more information.
yeah, yeah, totally. So okay, all right. So yeah, let's connect tomorrow then. Bye.
Thank you.